What's up? This is day 4, I think, of my journaling goal, and I just got back home from driving 5 hours with a couple stops from back home from Salt Lake to visit my buddy for his birthday. And I am dead tired, but I set a goal that I was going to make one of these videos every single day so that I could keep a journal. So I'm doing everything I can to make it happen. It's pretty late, and I still have to shower and eat some food and get ready for bed to wake up in the morning and do this again. But I wanted to talk a couple things tonight to get some of my thoughts down from this previous trip. I and my girlfriend went up to visit one of my best friends. He's more like a brother to me, and his wife. We were invited to his little birthday dinner, and we had such a good time. And it made me reflect on the intentions that I set long ago with this friend to make consistent effort to be in his life, and he made to be in mine. Whenever I've needed him, he's always been around. He's always checking in on me and is there if I need him. And there's been a couple times I've needed him and he was there. And the little moments that most people wouldn't think meant all that much, he always made an effort to at least let me know that he tried. He tried to do everything in his power to be what I needed and to support me. And he's always shown that. And I love him very much. He's a great friend, and him and his wife are lovely. And we had such a good weekend. And it made me realize that I've known him for so long. We've been friends since 6th grade. And our friendship has grown in very different ways than either of us would have thought when we were growing up. And it's so cool to have a relationship where you can be yourself and grow together. We were talking this weekend about how rare it is to find friends that actually mean what they say and how you have to prove that with action. Words are cheap. Words are free. Actions are hard. They take much more care and much more sacrifice of the other giving party to match the words spoken. I've had many people promise me many great things with their words that they haven't accomplished a percentage of those words in actions because the actions they were promising were too much for them to handle or too much for them to want to give. And I've had other friends who have given everything that they could and matched the words that they said or never even said the words. They just acted. And those have been my best friends. Their actions prove the love and care they have for me. And I try to do the same. And my relationships have got so much better when I put my money where my mouth is. I at least match my words with the actions that those words require and try to do more. Because when I try to do more than I promised, better things have happened in my life, professionally, in my relationships. Everything's got better when I at least live up to what I've promised. I was also considering how difficult it is to make lifelong friends that can actually see the entirety of who you are as a person. You don't have to put on a mask for this person to accept you. They just accept you and push you to keep being better and keep figuring out who you are and loving you through that process. And this friend that I went to see, he is just like that. And it's the reason I drove up and took work off on a Tuesday afternoon to be able to see him and drive right back down the next afternoon. I wouldn't do that for all people that I know. But for people I call friends, that is something that I would do. And they for me. And they have. I remember that for my birthday this year, my girlfriend threw me a surprise birthday party. And this couple that I went to see today, they came down from Salt Lake and extended their trip to be able to make my birthday party. They were here for all of 10 minutes. To see me, they were here setting up hours beforehand. And they had extended and waited for me to show up just so that they could say happy birthday to me and make me know that they loved me and they cared about me. And that was so cool because I had other people that my girlfriend had reached out to whom I thought were my friends, and they didn't even respond to the message. And it's weird. It's weird that sometimes you think you know someone and you don't until you look at their actions. And the ones that prove that they are worth their salt in your life are the ones you should keep choosing and keep watering those plants, those friendships. Keep putting effort towards those friendships because it's so freeing. We had such a great trip and it was only 24 hours, and 12 of that was traveling. And to spend 12 hours with my buddy and have my girlfriend meet them and hang out with them and experience the kind of love and care that we have for each other, it was great. It's refreshing to have friends like that and reassuring that life's good. Even when life is shit, if you have a couple people in your life that are on that level of friendship, I think you're doing pretty good. I think you're doing better than most. So if you have friendships in your life that are like that, or you want friendships in your life like that, you've got to either hold on to them if you've got them, or you've got to find people and build them. You've got to build those relationships because I promise you it's worth those lifelong relationships. And it's worth knowing that you've got people in your corner. And if you don't have the capability to do that in person, do it online. To use whatever resource you have. Find those friends, find those communities that are good and wholesome and pushing you to be better and want you to become smarter and stronger and more wealthy and more kind and more considerate and more caring. All the good qualities that you want to be, and they push you towards that because they know where your potential is. Find those places. And if you can't find the ones you want, make them. You can make a difference in the world, but it's going to start from a place of community. If you can impact your community, you've left your mark on this world and hopefully left it in a better state than you found it. And with that, I'm going to get ready for bed. But I love you guys, and I'm praying that anyone watching this knows that they are loved and that there's a lot of love out there for them in this universe. And if you believe in God or you believe in powers to be, whatever they are for you, I hope that good things find you. And I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow.